If the Russian media is to be believed, Ukraine is a country bordering on chaos, with fascists taking over the country following...
On November 28th, a video appeared on the official NATO channel in Ukraine, Where All the Fascists Are, in which Paul King could not find any fascists in Ukraine. Following the highly evaluated NATO video, let's convince ourselves that there are really no fascists in Ukraine. Ukrainian patriotism. The main symbol of this patriotism became the famous fighter for the Ukrainian statehood Stepan Bandera. Completely accidentally, Stepan, as the head of the organization OUN and their armed wing UPA, cooperated actively with Nazi Germany since the very beginning of World War II. Completely accidentally, the fascists called on the UPA fighters to execute punitive operations. There are no doubts that the extermination of the peaceful population by the Ukrainian patriots in the shape of Schutzmannschaft Battalion No. 201st during the punitive operations Malaria, Vitebsk region, Triangle, Brest region, Kodbas, Minsk, Vitebsk, Vilnius regions, and others were obviously acts of the struggle for the Ukrainian statehood and democracy. After Euromaidan, the Ukrainian patriots from the right sector's battalions Aidar, Azov and other voluntarily formed ones became wildly famous thanks their active participation on the armed crackdown of the anti-constitutional interventions of the Donbas citizens who claimed the realization of their rights for self-determination. Nevertheless, the events in Odessa on May 2nd, when nationalist-aligned Ukrainian youth burned more than 100 people alive in the House of Unions, have not to be compared with the tragedy of Hatyn on March 22nd, 1943, when the punitive German 118 Schutzmannschaft Battalion burned alive and shot to death 149 people. After all, how one could compare Ukrainian patriots with fascists? Democracy. Beside of this, Ukraine, appearing in the modern borders of 1939, is famous for the ancient tradition of democracy. In this democratic country, nobody would throw deputies into trash cans for disapproval of the nationalist course, and nobody would violently chase and beat deputies for the wrong ideology. Not a single Ukrainian deputy never called up for the extermination of peaceful population.
Ні, я б діяла набагато жорстокіше. Ви їх просто стріляли. На мою думку, заходи мають бути набагато жорстокіші.
So much the more the president didn't ever called up to such actions.
Тому що у нас робота буде, у них немає. У нас пенсії будуть, у них немає. У нас піклування під дітей, під людей, під пенсіонерів, під дітей буде, у них немає. У нас діти підуть до школи, до дитячих садків, у них вони будуть сидіти в підвалах.
We are completely agree with Paul King, who showed in the NATO video the beautiful relations of the citizens of the West and Central Ukraine to the refugees from Donbas. All know the hospitality of the Ukrainian patriots.
А вот как по мне, так, быть может, логичнее не брать на безвременное содержание таких предателей, а купить им билеты в Россию. Пусть едут, они же так за нее ратуют.
Tolerance. Beside of this, the Ukraine is a country famous for their tolerance. Widely known are the facts of education of Ukrainian youth to the ancient traditions of the Ukrainian tolerance and respect to the next. We are completely agree with the NATO video. Ukraine is a beautiful country. Here doesn't exist any fascism.